A lot of respect. So, we are going right now to Game 6 on Xel'Naga Caverns, which was DDE's choice, which means that he has something in mind. And it may indeed, as you said before, be that 1-1-1 build. We will find out one way or the other, will we not? Okay, folks, and unfortunately the scoreboard gods were not kind to us. Here we go. I bring you DDE. He is in the red trunks. He's playing Terran to the northeast of the Xel'Naga Caverns. Versus his opponent, it is Socke. He's in the yellow trunks, and he is playing Protoss to the southwest.
And I am intrigued to know what is going through that Canadian mind. What are you thinking? Why would you choose Xel'Naga Caverns? What do you want to do here? And I cannot wait to find out. I would not be surprised if you did go 1-1-1. There's still a lot of other builds you can use here. Like, even 2 barracks pressure is very strong here because it's so small between rush distances. Socke should know there is a reason why DDE chose this map. Why would you choose this map? What do you have in store for me? Therefore, should be playing pretty safe. You know, 12 gateway, probably 3 gateway, then expand to get a good amount of units up. Followed by probably looking at the robotics facility pretty much straight up, followed by whatever he decides to see after that. We'll see. So there's 12 gateway. Let's see what he decides. He has to play safe, though. 1 game away from a big win. $2,500, right?
Yep.
A lot of money.
That is a big win for him. It really, really is. And he did win SCi3 as well. He walked away with, I believe, $1,000 from that one. So more than double his money, plus the tips that he earned as well. So actually, I think he might even walk away with triple the earnings if he wins this one.
$3,000?
$3,000 if he gets
good.
it. That would be really, really good for him.
Is that higher than MLG first place? Was MLG?
No, MLG first place is 5,000.
Oh,
so,
okay, yeah.
But it's definitely higher than MLG second place, I'll tell you that for a fact.
That's pretty cool.
It's not bad.
Online tournament, baby. 2 days.
That's how we roll, ladies and gentlemen. That is how we roll. We're making it rain right here with esports dollars. That's how it should be. Okay, DDE and Socke facing off, squaring off, not doing anything particularly unusual initially. Cybernex core going down at the appropriate time, gateway at the appropriate time. Nothing crazy just yet. DDE not going refinery first, would have been very easily scouted, very easily shut down. Wow.
So second barracks coming down. We might be seeing a little bit of 2 barracks, 2 tech lab pressure here. A lot of marauders. And the best way is to get these 3 gateways up. So I hope that, well, not hope, but that's what I probably suggest if I was Socke's coach.
Yep.
If I was working for alternate attacks, I'd say get 2 more gateways up. Be safe, son. Be safe.
Yep. Socke also doing what we see White Rod doing now, and no doubt Protoss players are going to keep doing this, or you don't even need to be a Protoss player to do it, but you can one way or the other mine from the gold. Give yourself a couple extra minerals. Why not? Give yourself a little bit of an edge. And make it really, really awkward for those with OCD. It's like, I don't like it. It's not in groups of 5.
And second barracks just going to make Marines, actually. Okay. So we have Marauder and Marines and a weird tech lab. Not tech lab, sorry, a weird bunker. And this is going to confuse Socke. Because he's going to go up, he's going to see the bunker, and he may even, well, it depends on when he throws down these double gateways. He may get a robotics facility earlier on because he doesn't know what's going on. And then all of a sudden, bam, this attack's going to come, which may catch him off guard. If he runs by, though, he can get the scout of what is going on.
Yeah, you might go for it. It's in the bunker there, they're denied. And note that DDE actually held back those Marauders. Those Marauders were not on the front line right there, denying crucial information. The tech lab has not been scouted. This could just be some kind of gasless expand with a bunker or something like that. It could be mass marine. Oh no, get it! No! Socke, you sneaky individual. 1 HP.
They move at the same speed, so it would have been quite funny, but...
oh, man.
That, he's building a Stargate.
What?
He's going to build a Stargate.
Oh, wow.
Playing
That's awesome.
mind games.
Yeah, no kidding about that. That actually has no legs, no face, 1 arm. It's still getting back to base camp.
And this is going to hurt, because all of a sudden, these Marauders are going to come out. He's going to have minimal units. He may even walk into this. The Marauders do have concussive shells. They're going to opposite Xel'Naga towers at the current time.
Yep.
They may walk into each other because Socke might check the next one.
Maybe.
If he does, he's going to lose that Stalker straight away.
That he will. And at this stage
no,
of
he's
the
going
game,
to lose it because he went off the Xel'Naga tower range. The Marauder can hit it.
Yeah. If the he's out of there. Nicely done. But that's yes. DDE's not going to let that sneaky little bugger escape. Yes. We move unseen. I think not. All right. That's
Void Ray.
Void Ray.
Nice decision there. Was going to go for Phoenixes, just like we saw in Metalopolis, but seeing his Marauders, force him to go over to that Void Ray. He's going to be able to defend against this quite easy. The Stim is being followed up, and Command Center, and this third barracks as well. So, toe-to-toe so far.
Yep. DDE is going to put on some pressure right here. Will he be able to do enough? If he can get up the ramp and actually lock onto that, then he's going to do good damage. And where's that force field? There it is. It didn't really do a huge amount other than trap, of course, those units in the base with the Zealot slicing and dicing. And there's not a lot of Marines left, and that would be the Marines gone.
Go to the probes, go to the probes.
Yeah, he's actually focusing fire on the Stalker instead, and those Marauders are living on borrowed time at the moment. The Void Ray will eventually kill them. There you go, Void Ray is melting through it, and a little bit of miss micro there by Socke, allowing the charge to go off, but it doesn't really matter. That was nicely cleaned up. Damage done, nothing. Really, not an awful lot. Units lost. DDE actually lost more in that attack.
Yeah, he should be able to bunker now and just sit back. He's got a command center. He's got an orbital command. He's gone for a factory. Probably Starport, then Viking, then into Medivacs from here. Is the best way. I'm surprised he hasn't built an engineering bay yet, actually. Going +1 in a single turret is always useful here. So he's not going to do that. He's just going to opt to go for this very, very early Viking into Medivacs here.
Oh, yes, and Socke, of course, one game away from winning this. It is a possibility that Void Ray now rolling out and taking down that SCV for free. Hey, why not? Second Void Ray to back that one up as well. Marine count is increasing quite rapidly for DDE, and he's looking to get some Vikings out as well, perhaps.
Nice micro by both.
Very good. Yep. This is a gentleman's duel right here. It's like...
It won't be when Stim's done.
No, it won't. Then it's just going to be, you know what, I'm just going to beat you over the head with a sack of doorknobs. Screw this on a crap.
Yeah, and these Void Rays might walk into that.
Very well might. It is a possibility. Refinery taking some damage. No stim just yet. DDE not really wanting to overcommit. The Void Ray's in a good position to easily get away from that. And good micro once again from Socke.
Yeah.
And that Void Ray's not even taking a single point of armor damage. The shield's regenerating very rapidly.
Stimming on the edge of the cliff area where the Void Rays just can easily turn around and take no damage.
That's silly.
Is the same as cooling down supply for your supply depot.
Really?
On camera.
It's identical.
That's how embarrassing it is.
Really?
When you're being commentated, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't like to be commentated. As simple as that. I would do both of those things, probably at the same time. But then again, that would stretch my multitasking to the absolute limit, so perhaps not. Hey, free factory. Well, I suppose it's serving as a Void Ray magnet at the moment.
It's actually gotten to double Medivacs rather than Vikings to begin with.
That's interesting.
There's
the
a bit
stim.
of an embarrassment.
Well,
not all of them, though.
It's
not that big.
Shaun, it's a retard magnet. That's what that's apparently what it was.
Magnet, yeah.
But no, Socke is not dumb. He didn't follow it all the way into the base. That would have been a little bit silly. But it's like, if the Void Rays aren't shooting, then they're not really worth it, are they? They should be shooting all the time. He's just being efficient.
It's going to be difficult to deal with these Marines, by the way.
Yeah, that is kind of a lot. Army supply is huge. 39 to 30. That's a big difference at this stage of the game.
Does have 6 gateways, 5 gateways at the current time, 6 on the way.
Yep.
He's a little bit pile bot. Well, it's okay. Just finished up. Didn't see that. All right. So he's going to be able to warp in around the Stalkers now to help deal with this for sure. With the 2 Void Rays together, they all go as one. Should be okay. Doesn't want to get pylon blocked.
Well, there's another pylon that you might be able to take down. Force fields weren't as effective as I would have liked. A little bit of damage done. Quick stim, 1 Void Ray going down. Firing on the second right here. However, the Zealots smashing their way in with charge, doing a huge amount of damage. That second Void Ray did not die. Medivac will go down to the Void Ray here. DDE backing up as quickly as he can, but still taking a huge amount of damage. It's got a Viking, but it's down to the Void Ray. That Void Ray is being quite heroic at the moment.
He's a mentor. He is teaching these guys how to own it up.
Indeed.
And 7 kills on that Void Ray. Though I didn't know that Zealot Charge. I didn't see that Zealot Charge wasn't done. Or is done, sorry. So
yeah, it was nicely timed.
That's good. That was nice.
Yeah.
That was nice whooping around Zealots. Get +2 armor because he's now at +1 armor as well.
Always
and,
nice.
There is no upgrades yet for DDE. He's on a bit of the back foot right now.
Yeah,
Socke could be going for the closing. Though he doesn't have a probe. There it is behind on the gold base. He could be going for the closing draw right now. 6 gateways are out.
Yeah, possibly. Got those couple of force fields that didn't really do too much. And DDE with good micro right here. Dancing in. He takes the Void Ray. He takes the Stalker. He looks for the sentry. But friends come in from behind, thankfully.
And a probe gets all the way to the other side of the base.
I'll be there for you.
Somehow gets all the way up there.
Not really. How the hell did he manage that?
He ran through 2 bunkers. He ran through all his Marines and SCVs. Didn't get hit. Friendly fire was called.
What a hero.
He gets in the back. That's
He's just sitting there, like DDE. I don't even know if he knows it. It's one of those things that you don't expect to be there. It's like, why is there a probe in the back of my base? Is he going to build a pylon in the back of DDE's base?
It's been spotted now.
Yeah, I was going to say that would be a bit bad. He probably noticed the movement on the minimap. It's like, wait a second, that's ridiculous.
Single Marine gets a bit excited though. He rips off his armor. And stabs himself with a needle and then chases after that probe.
I have a feeling that's probably not what happens because that seems a little bit inefficient for future technology. It's probably an intravenous system.
probably. They like have needles already put into them
Yeah,
in the suit, and then
it's an intravenous system. Either that or it's inside the helmet. It's just some kind of fine mist. You hear the spray of mist. It's like a deodorant spray that goes into the helmet. That's a possibility.
And they have to breathe it in.
Maybe.
They, like, try to lift up the little... No.
Yeah, that'll be pretty terrible. Whatever the case, Nexus coming down to the goal base right here for Socke, and this aggressive force from him. Army supply count currently slightly in favor of DDE, and DDE has the entrenched defensive position, so there's no real way that Socke can attack at this point, even with those upgrades. Ghosts coming into the mix as well. Very smart play, especially considering there are High Templar already on the field, and he's deliberately not building Storm, so perhaps looking for Zealot Archon. There's a drop that has now been intercepted and spotted by Socke, and really, really smart to put that probe there, honestly. 1, it spots drops. 2, it spots expos.
Marine singly going to check the expos, going to note that if you look at his, well, he should be able to go down, just poke at the third base, go to the goal base maybe, find out if an expansion has been placed down. Meanwhile, getting a third base of his own up. 2 drops do pull back though, as it was spotted, as you said. And he's going to go now stim. There is the gold base.
Oh, yes. We can see there is a gold base up right now. There's a couple of photon cannons on that gold base, because, hey, why not? He's going to take a shot at that High Templar, which, of course, gives us some nice scouting information. He would have liked to take it down, but no. High Templar are not that silly. They're not going to die to a single Marine. That would be an embarrassment for the entire cast.
DDE has to go now. He's going to go take that gold base, maybe put a bit of pressure on, but +3 armor is halfway from being completed. +3 armor makes the Zealot the most cost-effective unit in the game, aside from Bluefront Hounds.
Yes.
Nothing's better than Bluefront Hounds. But they are going to be so good, and there are so many of them. There's literally 21 +3 soon-to-be Zealots. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's really, really hard to deal with, and of course DDE looking to take a gold of his own. Socke may decide to engage. He would perhaps be smart just to hold back, but maybe he just wants to harass.
Storm,
and
though, so
he does.
There's no ghosts.
Actually, no. Yeah, he does have Storm now. You're right. He does. He didn't a second ago, but yeah, there are no ghosts in the mix just yet. So denying the third, why not? You might say, oh well, he should wait for the +3. Well, no. If he thinks he can deny the third, then deny the damn third. Oh, big Storm right in the middle, and he runs right back into the middle of it as well. This could be the moment right here, but that was a huge EMP as well. So those Zealots have lost their shields, but +3 armor is about to complete, and when that happens, those Marines are going to tickle.
Oh, I fell asleep then. I didn't even see the ghost there. I got mixed up with the Medivac health energy mana bar, but there were ghosts there, which is a good EMP. Kind of brought him back there a little
solid.
bit. But the thing is, Socke's not going to let him get this gold base up that easy.
No.
As soon as it gets put down again, he's going to go in. He's already got the mental timing in his head when it's going to be put down. He's going to go for it again. And the relentless pressure, which means his economy is going to flow. He's just thrown down double robotics facility. It means he's going to tech switch over to a Colossus in a moment. And without the gas income from this third base, it's going to be almost impossible to switch over to Vikings in time.
Yeah, the command center may get away. I think it will. There's not enough anti-air fire really to bring that down. It'll be on fire, but it'll be easily sorted out. Sniping action right there. Yes, very nicely done by that Ghost. And that's quite a lot of High Templar taken out, but there are 12 High Templar right now.
That's a lot.
It's ridiculous numbers
There's
of High
a lot
Templar.
of SCVs with this army too, because he realizes it doesn't have the army. If you look at the army tab, it's 97 to 90, relatively close, but at the end, these upgrades +3 armor. Robotics Bay goes down now as well, so any time that, all the time that Socke stays alive now, this Colossus switch is just going to absolutely demolish DDE. He has to go soon.
Yep, and now running right into that one, and some big feedbacks going on. The Medivacs now have very little energy between them, but actually, that said, there's so many of them, I never realized. But there we go, some Archons being morphed in, the SCVs acting as the buffer there for the Zealot charge. There's the Storm, DDE slides out of it, and the Zealots eat most of that, I have to say. And, oh, DDE stood in that. That's not so good. It only takes one. Big sniping going off right here to deal with those Templar. Will DDE hold? He will. Very nicely held there by DDE, but there is still the threat of Socke coming in and more units being warped in. Army supply only slightly in favor of Socke, and no switch to Colossus yet. And as I say that, there it is.
2 cannons and storms available is more than enough to fortify this area. As long as Socke just stays tight, he doesn't have to push out. He doesn't need to do this. He can, but he doesn't need to, because Colossus are now on the way, and that's it. That's going to be the game deciding point here, which could basically lead to a $2,500 win.
It could.
Big storm again.
Oh yes, massive storm. That command center goes down finally. Its third attempt to go down is indeed its last, and DDE drives this force away. Another snipe, and the Ghost is going to be punished for that, I think. But whatever the case, DDE holds on, but is one base behind, and not just one base, a gold base. And there's another one coming down here for Socke.
2 Colossus into the fray, 2 more in production, Thermal Lance on its way now, and that, to me, is going to be the nail in the coffin. There are no Vikings. We've seen the effect of no Vikings throughout this matchup, throughout the entire tournament, and it's not a pretty one for the Terran player.
No.
I'm looking at DDE's vision. He has no idea. Okay, there's the scan. He sees the Colossus now. There's the FML moment for DDE as his tournament is on the ropes.
Yes, it is. He's going to have to do something very special. A massive doom. Oh, feedback! City! Oh,
GG.
God! GG! Ladies and gentlemen.
Socke 2 in a row.
Oh, God. Socke is monstrous. Socke is an absolute complete and